Hey everyone, Peter Thiel is one of the co-founders of PayPal and later taught a startup course at Stanford. The notes of the course went popular even beyond the university. Later, Peter, along with a student, made an advanced version of that notes and published it as a book. According to the book, there are two types of progress: horizontal progress and vertical progress. Horizontal progress is all about going from 1 to n. It's more like copying things that work at one place and doing it somewhere else. Whereas vertical progress is all about going from 0 to 1. It's about doing new things and involves doing something which nobody has ever done before. To create vertical progress, you should create monopoly and not be a part of competition. In our society, competition is encouraged, but the more we compete, the more we cut each other's profit and struggle for survival. Peter explains this with an example of airlines company and Google. Airlines create more value, but in 2012 they only made 37 cents per customer. As each airline struggled to survive, they started cutting each other's profit. Whereas on the other hand, Google made more than 100% profit than airlines. Due to competition, airlines had to sell at market price, whereas Google set its own price. In case of competition, people lose sight about what matters and start focusing on rivals. Therefore, avoid competition. Few tips for going from 0 to 1 are: first, 10x technology. Be a last mover in the market, but your technology should be 10 times better than the closest substitute. Like Google's search engine was 10x better than Bing or Yahoo. Many people started using Google. Even I personally use Google as the search results are much better than any other search engine. When we want to look for something, many people casually say, Google it. Peter says that when we make something 10x better, we can easily escape competition. That's exactly what PayPal did. It made buying and selling on eBay at least 10 times better. Before PayPal, people had to wait for days to get their check after auction, but due to PayPal, they got their money within minutes. To make 10x improvements, you have to invent something completely new. Second, brand. To create a strong brand, start from a niche market. It is easier to dominate a small market and then expand your brand to the related and slightly broader markets. For example, Amazon. It started with books and then dominated the book market and then slowly expanded to other markets. Today, Amazon sells almost everything. Therefore, start by growing yourself in the small pond and then go to the big one. When you dominate a niche market, you would have already gained trust from people. Instead of approaching 1% of $1 billion market, go for a major share of $1 million market. Third, team. It is very difficult to go from 0 to 1 without a team. The first few people to the team are founders. They should know prehistory of each other before starting the company, because a startup messed up at its foundation cannot be fixed. The rest of the team are employees. For people to be fully committed, they should be properly compensated. Startups can even give a part ownership of the company instead of high salaries. Startup is a team on mission, hence recruiting should never be outsourced. Fourth, future value. Focus on what you're good at doing and think, will it be valuable in the future? Every great idea today was once unknown and unexpected. Imagine a world 10 to 20 years from now and think, will your product be a fit at that time? Peter says that even a bad plan is better than no plan. Before starting any company or venture, ask yourself these 7 questions. First, the engineering question. Can you create breakthrough technology instead of incremental improvements? Second, the timing question. Is now the right time to start your particular business? Third, the monopoly question. Are you starting with a big share of a small market? Fourth, the people question. Do you have the right people at the right place? Fifth, the durability question. Will your market position be defensible 10 and 20 years into future? Sixth, the distribution question. Do you have a way to not just create but deliver your product? Seventh, the secret question. Have you identified a unique opportunity that others don't see? These are the few takeaways from the book 0 to 1 by Peter Thiel. If you like this video, smash that like button, share it with your friends and family to spread awareness. Subscribe to our channel Sense Growth and hit that bell icon to be notified as soon as we upload a new video. Remember, small changes each day can create huge impact at the end. This is Chitra Deva signing out for the day. Meet you all next week with a new book summary.